What's up YouTube? This is Cobra Timmy and I'm here to present you with In the Wild Finds episode number 21. Episode number 21 has visits to Goodwill, Salvation Army, and my last visit with my buddy at the flea market that sold me all my awesome video games. So this video is going to be a long video because I did a kind of a decent sized deal with him the last day. So let's just get started with this and show you what I've got. This was the last week in October, so it would have been the 26th through the 1st of November. But our week starts on the 29th. Which I forget what day that was, but it's kind of irrelevant. But it was the best find of all. But first I will show you the smaller one. I don't have the receipt for it. It got lost along the way. But for 79 cents at a Salvation Army, which you see the price tag, I got a Sega Genesis cleaning kit. It has both the cleaners for both the Game Gear and the Genesis. Has this piece. The only thing that's missing is this stuff, but I mean we could use anything to clean this stuff with. We could use our own Windex or whatever. So that was a nice pickup to have for having the two systems. Now we start with the receipts I actually have. This one is from the 29th of October. I bought one game for 99 cents. And paid a total of $1.07, and that game I bought was probably the best game I've ever found at a thrift store, which would be Contra Legacy of War for PlayStation. And as you see there's the 99 cent price tag, so you know I'm not faking it or anything. I basically went ape shit when I found this. I mean, it is like minty fresh. This thing, it's like never really been touched besides the touching I've done with it. The disc itself has, you know, some dust and a little bit of wear, but I mean, to find this in a thrift store in that condition is kind of crazy. So there's that. A couple miscellaneous ones that I have in this bag I'm just going to show. I got, at some point in time, which I don't remember, I've got a Tremor Pack Plus boxed for $1.19. I bought it because it had the box. I don't have any of these boxed, which, I mean, I really don't know why I got it, but whatever. It does not have the bonus memory card, but I have plenty of them. I can put it in with it and say, yeah, it's there. And then another game I picked up for 99 cents for the Game Boy Color. This was at the same Goodwill as the Contra was found. Catwoman. So yeah, I paid 99 cents for it. Again, $1.07. The other one I have a receipt for. I paid I'll just show you. $10 total for all these items. It's faded big time as these were bought on October 30th of 2015. First pickup I got for $2.99 for Nintendo 64 with a little bit of a burn spot. Super Mario 64. Anybody needs this, it's up for grabs. I don't need it, but I bought it because it was there. Then I got a bunch of PC games. I'm going to cover that up because you're not going to look at that yet. First one, Halo Combat Evolved. Paid $1.99 each for these. Doom 3. So you see that? I like looking at the artwork on this. Pretty cool. Big Doom guy, as you can tell by my intro and all that. And then the coup de grace that I've always been looking for. I never owned Doom for PC, but I crapped bricks when I looked at this because I was looking at a dude, I think he was on Divers Nation. He had this, like, he called it sealed, but it was like in plastic, but it was tore open, and he wanted like $40 for it. I was like, I'm not paying that for it, but I found the collector's edition of Doom for $1.99, and I happily own that. Also, what was in here, to my surprise, was a 64 megabyte memory card for a GameCube and a disc for Mario Kart Double Dash, which that was just crazy too. Couldn't believe that. So the main reason why I bought it though was because of what it was. Those were just bonuses. Now on to my visit from my buddy Jason at the flea market. This was his last week in town. He was moving back to where he was from. So he said basically if there was anything I wanted, I needed to buy it now. So I looked at a bunch of stuff and I purchased basically a lot of games I'll probably never see in my area, because in my area it's pretty infested with resellers. Garage sales anymore, you gotta get there like the minute they open, or every video game that's worth any type of money is gone. Sometimes they're even bought before they're even the sales even open. They'll contact them before and buy them all. But so I purchased a bunch of these that I don't think I'll ever see. Some of them I will, but I just bought them because I wanted them and I decided to buy them from him. First game I bought was Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis. I had all of them but that one. Rocket Knight Adventures. I hear that's a good game, so I decided to buy it. I believe this is Double Dragon 5, the Shadow Falls. And finally for the Genesis, Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi. Again, if you see any price tags, I don't pay that from him. He hooks me up. Some 64 games I picked up. Mario Party 3. So now I have all the Mario Parties for Nintendo 64. Resident Evil 2 for 64. And I forgot how to pronounce this. Geomon's Great Adventure. I forgot if I bashed the name. Apologize, but I know I knew how to pronounce it then, but not now. But he sold this to me for a good price, so I picked that up. Then, Super Nintendo game, Super Metroid. Glad to have this in my collection. Been looking for this. Now the only Super Nintendo game I really need is Contra that I really want. Then I purchased a few games to complete my box collections. Tecmo Super Bowl, Championship Bowling, and then just for the heck of it, this game was getting popular again with the remake on PS3, DuckTales. I believe it was on 362, but I want to say yes, but I could be wrong. Then a couple more games I picked up. PlayStation 2, Neo Contra. Had Contra Shattered Soldier, but I decided to pick this one up, so now I got both of them for PlayStation 2. Then to complete my trade with Jason Mello, I picked up Metal Gear Solid, the Legacy Collection. This is the game game disc for the Metal Gear Solid series. If it has a manual, I don't have it, so I have to remember if I have it in that set. Then I got a bunch of random manuals from him. Here's some advertisement posters. He told me if I wanted them just to take them for different games. Got a Double Dragon manual. Got the Shadow Dancer, The Secret of Shinobi manual. Ken Griffey Jr. Major League Baseball manual. Super Mario All-Stars manual. Super Mario World manual. The best one to get, Zelda Link to the Past manual. And a NES Control Deck manual. So, these were the pickups I had from him. Then as I was about to leave him, he was looking around at some stuff, and I was looking at some Xbox stuff he had. He told me he would give me a great deal on the stuff if I would buy everything he had. So I was like, okay, it all depends on what you'll sell it to me for. He sold it to me, all his games that he had, plus a couple systems, and I believe he said one was kind of modded. I could be wrong. They might just be regular. He didn't have power cords. But it was 2 Xboxes and like 100 games for $100. So I decided to do it. Might not have been the greatest deal to some people, but a lot of the games I don't have, so I decided to pick it up for that reason. Plus the Xboxes I could mod and resell and make some money back. So that was one of the reasons why I did it. And here are some of the games that I got from it. First off, I will go in the zip binder because there's some loose games. Got Amped, BMX XXX, Burnout Revenge, Capcom Classics Collection, Conflict Vietnam, Crimson Skies, High Road to Revenge, Dark Watch, Dead to Rights, Doom 3, Halo 2, NBA Live 06, Raises Hell, Shrek 2, The Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from, can't read that, Butcher's Bay, and House of the Dead 3, The Warriors, Whacked, and Xbox Live Arcade Disc. So that's it for just loose disc games. There were some PlayStation 2 games put in here. Nothing really exciting. I'm just going to browse the titles here because I don't want to go through all of them. Those are the PlayStation 2 games, and then this is the start of the Xbox titles. A lot of duplicates, of course. That's what you get from somebody that buys from everybody. But there are some random games that are worth a little bit of money, I'd say. Hang on a second. Okay. Demon Stone there in the white, if you can't tell. I don't remember what this one is. Evil Dead Fistful of Boomstick. Another one I was kind of happy to get. Okay, there's that. Bunch of GTAs. Gladius. Halos. Another Steelbook. Hitman 2, Jade Empire. I believe these are a bunch of Maddens. You should know anytime you buy bulk, you're going to get a lot of sports titles. So, Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the Imperfects. Marvel Ultimate Alliance. So, there's one row. I'll get the other one. Here's row 2. If you can't tell, yes, there's a third row. Tip this back a little bit to take the glare off. Again, more sports titles. So there's that row. And then finally the last row. Some Sega GTs, Shrek 2s, Spy Hunter, Star Wars, Super Monkey Ball, again, another reason why this was good, there's a copy of Ghost Recon in there, which will help for the modding process if you know about the modding. The platinum hits won't work, at least what I've read. I've never modded one, so I'm going to learn how to do it. And that's it. So the 2 Xboxes are downstairs. Not going to bother getting them out because I'm trying to speed film a bunch of videos. And I didn't grab them. They're just kind of dirty, and I never tested them, but I'm pretty sure they'll work. If not, I have a couple extra ones anyways to get rid of, so I will definitely recoup my money one way or another. So that'll do it for this video, episode number 21. As you see the rest of the finds, as there are games everywhere on this table now. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day, guys. Peace.